Howard's Mill is a 2021 film directed by Shannon Houchins, written by Houchins and Kathryn, and I apologise if I've mispronounced any of those names. And this is a very fine example of a mockumentary. It's not a particularly scary film. It is a horror and a mystery, and it's not that scary. But the mockumentary aspect is so strong that there were times when I had to remind myself that this is a work of fiction, and it's very, very effective. This is about a location in Tennessee that might have some information about multiple cases of missing persons. And obviously, I don't want to go into too much detail about that, or if they find out why these people went missing. But as a story, it's quite interesting. It's quite fascinating. We meet a lot of different, characters, I guess, a lot of different people, and we get to learn about all of these different missing persons cases, which are always really interesting. And the good thing is that the mockumentary is so effective, that it's so engaging. The editing is brilliant. The pacing is great. We have a nice variety of different styles of clips, and in general, I thought it was a really great experience. As I said, it wasn't the scariest, and it's not a huge issue, to be honest. As long as you're in the mood for a mockumentary that's fascinating but not necessarily terrifying, then I think you might find it to be a pleasant experience. And I think a lot of mockumentaries feel very cheap. I feel like, and this is purely my opinion, but I think a lot of filmmakers, when they're starting out, first of all, gravitate towards horror, because I feel like horror is a genre you can get right on a very low budget. And in addition to that, a lot of them will do mockumentaries because it's a very straightforward format for telling a story. And it can be very, very cheap, and it can look cheap, but that's not the case here. It's a very well put together package, and it feels like a high quality documentary with an interesting story. Not the scariest, so if you're looking for a terrifying horror film, this isn't going to be it, but it has a nice mystery with some really good performances, great camera work, very, very well edited together, and I enjoyed it. It's quite an easy watch as well. It's not the most intense experience, so if you're looking for something that's well crafted, interesting but not scary, and an easy enough watch, but also with a lot of substance, then I'd say Howard's Mill is worth watching. A great example of how to do a mockumentary and make it look high quality. And in general, I have no complaints. Not as scary as I would have liked, but at the same time, that's actually something I applaud, because, again, with a lot of mockumentaries, I think they sometimes try and make them too scary by using a lot of cliche found footage techniques, and it doesn't make them feel like genuine documentaries. So I think there are a lot of things to applaud with this one, and if you like mockumentary style films and it sounds like a story that might appeal to you, then I'd say definitely check it out. Howard's Mill was a pretty good experience.